Okay, this week is Silurian and Devonian. We're moving forward in time, but we're still in the middle Paleozoic. Paleozoic meaning our ancient life, our time period of trilobites, and fish are going to really start hitting the scene. This is a fish from our Cenozoic, our age of mammals. That's actually one of our really cool fossils that's found here in Oregon. We're going to talk about its very, very, very distant ancestors back in time. For our lab this week, we are going to have an introduction to how different fossils are formed and what it takes to preserve a fossil. This is really relevant when you're talking about things like fishes, because if you squish your own head, mammals have nice skulls where all of the different bones in your skull fuse together, and they stay together very well. Whereas a fish skull, like this 3D print of the original specimen that was used to name this species, each one of these different bones that makes up the skull of a fish comes apart separately. So it's like a really, really horrible puzzle that maybe you don't even know what it's supposed to look like when you find it. And in fact, this is a really cool example of how our science can change as we find better samples. This is, again, the original one that was first discovered, and this skull is mostly complete, but it's missing the very, very front of the face here. And we know from some of these other fossils that were found here that these fish had these big, sharp teeth. We assume, like in the painting, that these sharp teeth stuck straight down, like most things that have saber teeth. Well, when I was in graduate school here at University of Oregon, we went out to the Gateway Quarry, which is a gravel quarry in Central Oregon, and we found two new skulls. It turns out we had been putting them together wrong. The fangs actually stick out straight to the side, and so we've had to redo some of our models to make them a little more accurate. So this will be one of our big challenges, looking at really, really ancient fish. We have a couple really cool examples though on display in the cabinet in the hallway, and I challenge you, if you're on campus, to go check them out.